So Lee Valley says this tool is good for gauging the thickness of rough lumber, but every time I've gone shopping for rough lumber, I've taken a tape measure with me, or I've grabbed one of the 50 tape measures that are in a basket at the front of the store. So if you're walking around with a tape measure, you're going to be, measuring the length and the width of different boards to see what you want to buy. And with the tape measure in hand, you're going to gauge the thickness as well using the tape measure. You're not going to bring a second tool to measure the thickness when you've got a tape measure that you're walking around with. So this tool, it has not really lived up to its billing according to the manufacturer. And I've looked at this tool as being, well, a trinket, and something that eventually I'm going to toss out when I can bring myself to the point of tossing out a tool. The other day I found this tool's niche, and here's where it really shines. Now, I resawed some firewood into 3/4 inch slabs on a bandsaw, and then I wanted to sort the slabs that I cut into pieces that would make 5/8 thick boards, and others where I could only get 1/2 inch out of them. And a tape measure, would work, but you got to squint and read the small numbers on it. But this little tool was just perfect for the job. So check this out. You can take this tool, find what looks like the smallest corner, and gauge just what kind of a yield you can get out of each board. And looking at this board, I can get 3/4 inch out of it. So there we go. Now we've sorted this board to the thickness that it'll fall in. And so very quickly I was able to sort the boards that I had sliced into those suitable for 1/2 inch thick boards and those suitable to get 5/8 inch out of it. So I'm pleased to report that the tool has found a perfect niche. Now, the only thing that would make it more perfect, well, two things. One is if there were a little bit of iron in it, so that I could just use a magnet to put it onto the planer and have it, there and ready always. The other thing is it came chromed, and you can make the numbers a lot easier to read by taking a piece of sandpaper to it and sanding it down to a copper or even a regular metallic finish. So pleased to report this tool now has a niche.